Okay, so we are back playing Connections, and just got a couple things to tell you first. First of all, I am recording this at midnight. It is 12:22 a.m. and it is very late, as you can tell. You might be wondering, why are you up this late on a Sunday night slash early Monday morning? And the reason is because I was up very late playing Slay the Spire, and one of my. I won't tell you what I was attempting to do, but it was something that I thought was going to take 1 hour and ended up taking more than 3 hours. Anyway, that's not a. That's not relevant to this video. What is relevant to this video is I was like, since I'm up past midnight, I might as well look at the connections puzzle. And I honestly, I wasn't planning on recording it. Then I started doing it. Then I was like, you know what? I've got a good feeling about this one. Or or actually I think it's going to be a pretty difficult one. But before I say anything else, let's open the puzzle. I've already looked at it, so I'm not going to be going into it completely blind, but I've got a pretty good sense of where to start. So, for the longest time I was staring at it, well, there's one very obvious thing, right? Like Spice Girls. And then other than Spice Girls, I was like, okay. I was like, this is probably gonna be a red herring. It's just too obvious. Then I was like, okay, there's Jolly. What could Jolly mean? The only thing I can think of is like Jolly Roger. Then I was like, okay, Mr. Roger. Was it Mr. Roger? Was it Mr. Rogers? Then I was like, okay, there's somebody called Roy Roger or Rogers. But then at that point, I was drawing a complete blank. And then I was like, okay, there's terms here that could be used to describe cars. There's compact, sleek, sporty, and what else? Fast. That's a thing, right? That's a potential option. Um, and but then I wasn't really seeing anything that I was completely confident in, and there were just things that just didn't fit into anything. Like, what the hell do you do with flounders? What the hell do you do with a butt? I was like, okay, a butt could be an anagram for tuba. In fact, it is tuba backwards. So I was like, okay, maybe other things. And then I was like, okay, sleek backwards is keels. But then I ran into a brick wall there because nothing else. I guess red wop could be a word. Rax could be a word. Rich could also be a word, but I think let's let's make an educated guess and say that probably those are not gonna be words, right? So, and then suddenly it hit me. I was looking at this beld because that's very odd, right? I was like, there's gonna be something happening where it's messing with the words as they currently stand. By the way, if you can hear my fan in the background, apologies. It's very hot. We are under a heat warning in Toronto, and even though it's midnight, you gotta. It's above. It's like 25 degrees outside, right? It's not. It's not exactly. Uh, it's not exactly cool. Anyway, so then I suddenly saw. I suddenly saw it. I was like, wait. Belle is the protagonist from Beauty and the Beast, and it's got an extra letter at the end. Then I saw Scary. Scar was the antagonist from The Lion King, and it's got a Y at the end. And then I went for a hunt. And then I saw Flounders. I'm pretty sure Flounder was a character from Little Mermaid. And then Abu is the monkey from Aladdin. And before I even look at all the others, I am 100% confident this is gonna be the purple entry. Whatever else, anything else is, this has to be purple. I usually like to solve all of the categories before I put anything in, but I'm just gonna go for it. Yep. Disney animated characters plus a letter. I'm really proud of that. Purple first. Let's go. Okay. Now then, what do we do with the rest of this? Well, we've eliminated Spice Girls as an option, unless there's a Jolly Spice out there. You know, the forgotten sixth Spice Girl lost to the pages of history. I feel like we would have heard about, like, if there was like a sleek Spice, or like a fast Spice, Mr. Spice. You know, that's a, you know, why not? But I think we can safely rule out Spice Girls. In fact, sporty, sleek, fast, and compact. I think I was correct with the car options. But then, okay, it's like, if that's a thing, let me also pull up my notepad, and this is correct, right? So, if that's a thing, let me put down sporty, sleek, fast, compact. So if that's a thing, then what else are the rest going to be? Let's humor one of my earlier guesses, which is Jolly Roger, Mr. Roger. What am I putting? Mr. Roy Roger. And but then what else? But then let's just put down the remaining ones, and let's see if maybe when we write them down, something starts to emerge, right? Let's see. We got Baby, Ginger, um, Powder, Sky, and Ice. Okay, so what can we say about this? So what can we say about? By the way, I may have to just, if I'm struggling with it too much, I may just go to sleep and then come back to it in the morning. But let's see if we can maybe have a bit of midnight glory. Let's see, let's see. Baby, Ginger, Powder, Sky, Ice. Is is the Spice Girls thing, like, cause Baby, Spice, Ginger? No, no, no. It couldn't be, because Scary and Sporty have been ruled out. So Spice Girls are not a thing. So let's think about this. Baby, Powder. Well, there's gingerbread, ginger snap, ginger. Hmm. Like a Jolly, Mister, and Roy. If that's not Scott. So, like, let's again humor that possibility. So, Jolly Roger, Mister Roger. Is it Mister? It's Mister Rogers, right? Surely. It's So let's see. Powder Roger, Sky Roger, Ice Roger, Baby Roger. And I'm having that thing where I've said Roger so many times that it's starting to seem like like a surreal utterance at this point. So maybe maybe that's not. So, Jolly Rancher is a type of candy? Nah, I'm not. I think I might just have to come back to this in the morning. Um, I tell you what, hang on. I just finished uh, having a cup of tea. I'm gonna have to just take care of uh, the uh, the receptacle that I. Actually, let me just finish this last bit of tea. Delicious. Okay, now I've got to take care of this mug. So give me a moment. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Let's see what we can do with this. Baby ginger powder sky ice. Ice, ginger, almost those almost seem like ingredients for something. So, baby, let's think about baby. Baby carrots, ice, ginger, uh, ginger Baker was the name. What am I? Oh God, I'm losing. I was gonna say Ginger Baker was the name of the drummer for Cream. What am I even? What am I even saying? These are the kinds of thoughts that run through your mind when you've been up for 3 hours playing Slay the Spire, and then you start playing Connections, and it's past midnight. Okay, let's let's think about this. Let me take a sip of water. Delicious. Okay. I may just have to come back to this in the morning. I'm glad that we got this stuff, but I think this is going to be a very difficult puzzle with a potentially sub 50%, maybe even sub 30% solve rate. Unless there's something really obvious that I'm missing because I'm just so tired, which is always a possibility. Powder. There's like powdered sugar, gingerbread, powdered ice, sky. 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 What could Sky possibly be? Is Sky Rogers the name of a? Is Baby Rogers the name of a person? Is Ice? I don't know. For some reason, Sky Rogers it almost seems like a familiar phrase somehow. Baby ginger powder sky ice. It's been 14 minutes that I've been staring at this. I think if I don't have some amazing mental, like some amazing breakthrough when we hit the 15-minute mark, I think I'm gonna wrap up. Because, yeah, uh, uh, I just wanted to share with you the epiphany that I had about the uh, the purple clue, and then we I am pretty sure we solved one more. We haven't put anything else in, but then we're having a very hard time parsing what the hell's going on. And one of so purple has been accounted for. So one of these is gonna be at least one of these is gonna be green, or like not blue. So it's not even that the hardest one is gonna be like one of these is definitely not gonna be the hardest out of the ones that remain. I explained that poorly. What I meant to say was these aren't even necessarily meant to be that difficult, right? So at this point, I'm gonna yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. I mean, like, you're gonna barely even notice it. It'll be instantaneous for you, but for me, it's gonna be whenever I have the time to record, to finish this recording tomorrow. I'll get back to it, right? So I'll see you in just a moment. So I did not go to sleep. It is 1 a.m. and I need to go to sleep. I was just about to go to bed, just got done like brushing my teeth and stuff. And then all of a sudden, I think I know what the answer is. So I think we have baby blue, sky blue, ice blue, powder blue? Baby blue, powder blue, ice blue. I mean I'm confident. I'm pretty confident. So that means baby powder ice sky. And then that would mean ginger taken out of this, put here. And okay, guys, hang on. Let me open the actual puzzle as well. And now let's think about what is gonna be blue, right? Actually, maybe this is gonna be blue. Like, maybe I've been like subliminally influenced because I hmm, I feel like this is a more difficult category. Or is it? Is it? Is it? Oh man, no, because if I, it's okay. So one of these is definitely gonna be. So like this is just gone. This is just gone. You're just gone, right? So one of these is definitely gonna be blue. This is, I'm pretty confident, just gonna be yellow. So if we can just guess correctly which is gonna be blue. Jolly Mr. Roy Ginger, is that gonna be green? I'm gonna go Jolly Mr. Roy Ginger. I'm just gonna go for that. As blue. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh my god. Okay. See, this one was tough because I was right. It's Jolly Roger, Mr. Rogers. I have no idea who Ginger is. So this one was a bit of a loose category. Not, a lot of people are probably going to be um, thrown by this a little, I think. And I'm pretty confident, based on what we have, Baby Powder Ice Sky is going to be shades of blue. Like I went for the Roger stuff as what I thought was going to be blue because it was genuinely harder than this. Are you fucking? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you serious? This. My god, this is. Oh my god, dude, what are you doing to me, man? Ah. What are you doing to me? Or let's just take a look at connection spot. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty low solve rate. I'm gonna guess the other problem is it's not gonna have a sample of a million games just because it's only 1 a.m. right now where I am. So yeah, okay, trickier than usual, but only 200,000 games so far because it's so early. Okay, you know what? A lot of people made exactly one mistake, but we made zero mistakes. A lot of people made four, and let's see. 98 out of 9. These are miscategorized. Yellow should have been green. I'm sorry. I don't accept these. I don't accept these colors. Yeah. This was definitely purple. 100%. Blue, yes, was definitely blue. And then look at this. We are being led to believe that this is more difficult than this. When clearly we have objective proof right now that the green category is easier than the yellow. So yeah, this is just miscategorized, right? So what can what am I supposed to do about this, right? What am I supposed? I even correctly guessed that blue is more difficult, in fact. So whatever, dude. Not, another 98. Whatever. I guess the solve rate, as more people solve it, is gonna go up towards 60. I'm impressed that people that the solve rate is this high because I thought it was pretty tricky. So good job to the rest of you nerds, and then we're gonna call it good. And I really need to just go to sleep. But yeah, that's gonna be all. And until the next time, take care.